The Finance Committee meets this morning to vote on the nomination of Mr. Doug McKalip to serve as the Chief Agricultural Negotiator within the Office of the United States Trade Representative. Obviously, trade is essential to our country, and to my state, something like 1 out of 4 jobs revolves around international trade. And the trade jobs often pay better than do the non-trade jobs because there's a value added. And we do a lot of things well in Oregon. What we do especially well is we grow things. And I know Senator Crapo feels very strongly about this whole question of agriculture in the Northwest, for example, potatoes and other agricultural products. So this is an extremely important position, and Mr. McKalip is certainly qualified for this job. He's been a public servant for nearly 30 years in roles focused on ag policy and helping rural America get ahead. He's currently a top advisor to Agricultural Secretary Vilsack on trade, ag safety, national security, and a host of other issues. His experience includes several other leadership positions at the Department of Agriculture and with the Domestic Policy Council. There's no doubt that he'll be ready to step in and succeed as Chief Ag Negotiator on day 1. He's going to be busy. These days, Americans are paying more for their groceries, but getting less, and our farms and ranches are getting clobbered by inflation and drought. Americans aren't alone in dealing with these crises. Amid a pandemic, war, and climate change, food is in short supply around the world. Smart trade policy is one important solution to hunger in the 21st century, a policy that promotes affordable, abundant food here at home and abroad. The policy has to lower costs for farmers, burst through trade barriers, and help distribute more American ag exports. Mr. McKalip will lead these efforts as our top ag negotiator. He'll also help address other key issues, including areas where trade enforcement needs a boost. For example, Canada is propping up barriers to our dairy products. Mexico is unfairly blocking American-grown corn and soybeans. The Trump administration negotiated a flimsy agreement for the Chinese government to buy more American ag products, but China is bringing in only a fraction of the totals agreed to. Mr. McKalip is a strong choice to take on these challenges. As our top trade advocate for American agriculture, he has fans on both sides of the aisle. We expect to work closely with him once he is confirmed. I urge all my colleagues to support him.